Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this. But I want to ask you guys this question. I want to get your official Final Four picks, okay? I want to lock this stuff in, but there are some stipulations, and I'm making some rules to this game that's going to make it a little bit more fun, so that Matt McCall doesn't just pick the top four teams in college basketball. Okay, you're allowed to take two teams currently ranked in the AP top five. One of the teams that you pick to the Final Four has to be ranked outside of the AP top 25. So I want to hear your breakdowns. I want to hear your analysis. I want to hear your picks. I want to hear what you guys are thinking because I think this is an enjoyable game. And I didn't tell you this beforehand, but I'm also going to make you pick who's winning the national title. So, McCall, we're going to you first on this one. I'm putting you on the spot. Who is making the Final Four? Who is winning a national title?
Okay, so remind me again. I can only pick one top five team, but I
Two
have to
top
pick
five
one
teams.
of my. I can pick two. All right,
Let's
well,
go
I'll
one
only
top
choose one.
five and then two. Let's go one top five, two from 5 to 25, and then outside.
All right,
All
that
right,
works for
so
me.
I'm taking Purdue. I'm taking Purdue. I've got all the faith in Matt Painter. When those two guards play as well as they did against Arizona the other night, I don't know that anybody in the country can beat them. I really don't. When they're playing like that with Zach Edey, reigning National Player of the Year, trending that way as well, I'm going to take that. I'm taking Tennessee, even though I'm a Gator, and that's hard to do. Okay, I spent 11 years
Wow.
at the University of Florida. It's hard for me to pick Tennessee and that color orange, but I'm going to take them. I love Dalton Connect. He's one of my favorite players to watch in the country. You know, Zakai Ziegler coming off that injury, he's playing at a high level. So I'm going to take the Vols. I like the Vols to get to the Final Four. All right, I'm going to take Houston. Okay, I'm going to take Houston. I don't think we talk about them enough. I think Coach Sampson just does an unbelievable job, and what we never give them enough credit, in my opinion. They're ranked number 3 in the country right now, but I can't even really remember a time on the Field of 68 where we talked about Houston for an extended period of time. So I'm going
Because
to
they
take
haven't
those are
played
my
anyone
top
yet.
3 right now.
Play someone, we'll talk about it,
Okay,
McCall. Play someone, we'll talk
okay,
about
all
it.
right, all right, okay. And you know who my team is outside the top 25 that I'm taking to make the Final Four? Give me the Lobos and Richard Pitino in New Mexico.
Love
Give
it.
me the Lobos. Give me Mashburn. Give me that team. Give me Richard. He's got it rolling out there in the pit. I like the Lobos. So those are my Final Four picks. But I'm saying Painter gets it done this year and Purdue wins a national championship.
I like it. I like it. I love the New Mexico
Mm.
call. Henson, do you like how we made the pivot to only picking one top five team? McCall still picked two top five teams. Did you
Two,
notice that?
three top sevens. Um, I'm gonna go. Obviously, Purdue. Gotta go with them. Um, outside the top five, I'm gonna have to go with the Big East team. I think a Big East team is gonna get there. The tree will shake, but I'm gonna go. Let's go Marquette. A little motivation. Didn't do what they wanted to do last year, and then my maybe dark horse or team I really like. I'm gonna go fight. I'm gonna go Illinois. I'm gonna go Illinois as a team to potential. They have the potential talent to make a run. Then outside, that's why I'm scrolling over here. Like, give me Providence. I mean, they lost to Kansas State in Oklahoma, but they just beat Marquette. They don't have any terrible losses. Um, they're trending up. Yeah, give me Providence outside the top 25 if I had to pick a team.
So I picked Providence to make the Final Four in the preseason. When we did our hot take show, I said that Providence is
Okay,
going to make the Final Four. Give me English. All right. Give me Devin Carter. He's
That's your
got
guy.
NBA
That's
pedigree.
your guy.
Give me Bryce Hopkins. He's a stud.
mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me Jaden Pierre. I like that team, man. And they looked really good against Providence the other
They look
night.
good,
So
man.
I'm in. I like those picks. All right. I'm going to start with this. Okay. And this is where I need to talk about Vaulted. Vaulted is an app that allows you to participate in daily cash prize pools without an entry fee. It is a place where you can store predictions forever. And by using the Vaulted Challenge feature, you can prove you're smarter than your friends. Go download the Vaulted app. That's VLTED and challenge your friends, store your predictions, and join daily cash prize pools without an entry fee. My vaulted challenge, the vaulted prediction that I'm making, I just locked it in. I just put it in my vault, is that Auburn McCall, you predicted this before we when we were back in commercial. I'm saying that Auburn's going to make the Final Four. I love the way that Bruce Pearl runs his offense. I love the way that he runs a program. I love Aiden Holloway. I love Katie Johnson. I think that they have a front line that is difficult to guard with enough size and depth to be able to deal with some of these monsters, some of these Goliaths that you're going to run into in college basketball this season. So I'm going with Auburn to make a Final Four. My second team to make the Final Four that I'm going to go with, Illinois. I'm with you on that one, Henson. I really like the talent on this roster. I'm going to bet on Marcus Domask finding a way to figure this thing out. And I think that Terrence Shannon is one of the most underrated and underappreciated players in all of college basketball this season. So I love that call. My third team to make the Final Four, and I'm actually kind of surprised that nobody else has mentioned them yet, the Kentucky Wildcats. Okay, look, when they are at their best, they are as dangerous as anybody in college basketball. When they are at their best, they can put up 95 points like they did against Miami. They can put up 87 points like they did against a really good North Carolina team. Love Rob Dillingham off the bench. Love Reed Shepherd off the bench. Love the vibe that those two dudes have where they've kind of accepted their roles. And I think, and I said this the other day, I think that getting Aaron Bradshaw back and getting on Ugonna Onyeso back is huge because it raises what their floor is defensively. And I do believe that that when they guard, they are going to be a very, very, very dangerous team. Now, in terms of the last team to make the Final Four, every single part of me wants to say that UConn is going to make it back to the Final Four and is going to go back to back and is going to snap that record that Coach McCall is sitting there smiling about, loving life as one of the part of the team that went back to back, right? I can't do that right now without knowing what the severity of that Donovan Clingan ankle injury is. You got a 7'3" dude that already dealt with a foot injury, that already dealt with a toe injury on the other foot, and now is dealing with an ankle injury back on the first foot. That's 3 lower extremity injuries in 3 months for a dude that's 7'3". That is a worrying sign. So I'm taking Purdue, man. I'm taking Purdue to win the national championship. And mostly they got the best player in the sport. I think they have one of the best coaches in the sport. Their guards are playing really well, but mostly I just want to root for that. You know what I mean? Like there's two teams that I really want to root for to make a lot of noise this year. One of them is Dayton because of everything that Anthony Grant went through and because of the fact that I know you know him well, McCall, because he had a team to be able to make a run. And I really want Purdue to find a way to get over that hump and get to a national championship. Thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field 68 content.